Alrighty, welcome to the unboxing of the Little Big Disk Thunderbolt drive, 1 terabyte, 7200 RPM, refurbished from macmall.com. So let's tear into the box. Essential tool, unnecessarily big ass knife. Go ahead and cut into it. It literally just came in. I had my setup all set up. I was just waiting for the UPS guy all morning. So here we go. A lot of foam came with it. And there's no box. It's just a good thing they protected it with some foam. See if I can get a good shot of it there. Yeah, there we go. So, we'll just throw that to the side. Nobody gives a shit about that. Looks like we've got some power adapters, possibly. The actual power cable. The foot. Some instructions and a utilities disc, and finally the actual drive itself. It looks like we might have like some screws and an Allen wrench, probably to put the foot on. Surprisingly much smaller than I expected. You can see it has 2 cooling systems on it, both a fan and the whole body is a giant heatsink. Heatsink all around it. Even down where the foot goes. Thunderbolt in and out, or through, or they're not really labeled, so I'm assuming it doesn't matter which one you use. Of course, the power. Did I get a Thunderbolt cable with this? You've got to be joking me. Looks like I'm going to be making a trip to the Best Buy. More to come after I get Thunderbolt drive, after I run to the Best Buy, or Thunderbolt cord, and we'll hook it up and we'll test it against the internal hard drive and my USB 2.0 storage drive that I use currently. I'm not sure if I have mentioned yet, but it did run me $199.99 off of macmall.com. And something important to note is that it does not come with a Thunderbolt cable. So after running around to Best Buy and Best Buy not having one, calling another Best Buy, they didn't have one, I finally went to the Apple store and it cost me $49 for one that's much larger than I needed. So I recommend if you order your Little Big Disk off of Macmall, go ahead and also order a Thunderbolt cable off the internet. I'm sure you can find it a lot cheaper than $49. Let's go ahead and start assembling it. This is something I noticed nobody did on YouTube, was show you how to assemble it. So here we go. Instructions are not helpful in showing you how to do this. So here we go. Guessing game it is. I'm gonna guess you insert that first. You're going to attach the stand there, and you're just going to take the Allen wrench. It's pretty secure. It's not coming off of there anytime soon. So we're going to take power adapter, and we're going to take the cover off. And out of the little baggie of adapters, you're going to choose the proper one for which country you're in. I'm here in America, in Orlando, Florida, so we're going to use the one that fits in my outlet. But they all go on the same way. And it just plugs into the back right there. I know it seems silly to do this whole step, but you never know. It doesn't appear to me that it matters which Thunderbolt port you use, so just go ahead and plug it in any one. See what I was talking about? This thing is way longer than I need. You can't see it because my MacBook is currently off the screen, running Logic right now. That's what I'm using to record the audio on. And you can just plug it in to there. And so let's plug it in and give it a speed test. Alrighty, now that we got the Little Big Disk RAID configured, and the reason I didn't show that is because I want to keep this video strictly to things about the LaCie drive. If you want to know how to RAID configure a disk, I suggest looking that up somewhere else on YouTube, or the usual user manual that the LaCie Little Big Disk comes with actually has step-by-step with pictures exactly how to configure it, their recommended settings, which is how I have mine set up. Right now I'm just plugging my other drive that I have in. I also have a Toshiba 1TB 5400 RPM drive that I use for storage, and there it is right there, USB. Alrighty, so I'm going to open up Blackmagic Disk Speed Test, and anybody with a Macintosh, and I would hope you have a Macintosh if you're watching this, because Thunderbolt is proprietary to Macintosh. It is not on Windows machines, but you can download this free off of the App Store. It doesn't cost any money, and I'm just going to select a target drive. I'm going to select my hard drive, my current hard drive, on my internal on my computer, and it says disk speed test cannot be run because it is a read-only disk. I have no idea why this happens with my MacBook. It might be because it's only a 5400 RPM disk inside the MacBook, which was not a wise decision on Full Sail University's part, I do not believe. I would have rather have gotten the 500 gig with the faster spinning hard drive, but that's another story. So let's target my external Toshiba drive. Oh, sorry about that. So we're starting the test again, and we're writing at about 30, and we're reading about 34 megabytes per second. 35 rather. So really not, it is a storage only drive. It does not spin fast enough. It's USB 2.0. Actually, the drive itself is can use USB 3.0, but my MacBook does not have USB 3.0 ports. So let's see how the LaCie Little Big Disk compares. And here we go. And as you can see, this drive is much, much better for working from than the internal drive that my computer comes with that can't even be tested, or my external drive. Definitely a good investment, though you will need to buy a additional Thunderbolt cable, because it does not come with it. And in a couple of weeks, once I have a few projects I've worked on from it, I will post a review, actually, of the disc and my thoughts of it so far. But for the initial unboxing and speed test, things are looking really good.